Hey guys, I'm back with a few more hoop tutorials, and this one's for the circus start, which looks like this. Now, this is one of those moves where there's a lot of individual little parts and details that make up one move. So we're going to start off with the very beginning and work from there. So you're going to do the recall where you're just going to throw your hoop forward, and as you do it, you're going to move your hand straight down so that it spins the hoop towards you. A lot of people do this as little kids or see little kids do this with the hula hoops all the time. But it's a fairly simple move, and you just need to get it to just come back to you. And the straighter and more even you can do it, the better. I mean, like, you can do it like really wonky and have it come back all over the place. Or the cleaner it is, the better line it will make when it comes back. I'm not very good at just doing this move here, but the move itself I can do. So just kind of do that a few times, and then when you feel comfortable with it, you can move on. What's nice is if you can get it out there quite a ways and then have it come back to you directly, because that way you have time to anticipate, judge time, distance, and how quickly you need to do this move. So as it comes back, what you're going to do is you're going to have your left leg forward. I do this so that I come through hooping on my right leg. If you tend to do the one-legged hoop trick on your left leg, then use basically the reversed knees. So you would start off with this knee instead of this one, because then you'd be stepping through and using your left leg as the one-legged hoop. So as it comes back, since I hoop on my right leg when I do the one-leg hoop, I'll have my left leg a bit forward. And I know that I'm ready to grab it when it's about here. Because by the time I get my weight onto my front leg and this leg around, it'll be about here on the inside of my leg. Now from here, you're going to be up on the weight of your front foot, and you're going to swing this leg, your right leg, through. And now this is very imperative that it's a swing, not a step. The step kind of discombobulates everything and kind of breaks it down into pieces when this is all one move instead of a plant, step, turn. So once you get it here, you're going to swing that leg through. And what it's going to do is, since this leg's out here in front, it's going to pivot the hoop on it to bring it horizontally. And then the step through is what's going to throw the momentum this direction. So doing that with your legs, you're not only adding momentum this direction, but you're also twisting your hoop so that it goes like this. So that it goes horizontal and continues to move through. And that's what's going to give you that momentum around your leg. So from right here, it's just going to be a step through, or a swing through, more likely. I didn't have the right momentum there, but not the step through, but the swing through. Because you can see how it uses that with your leg to pull it up and around. Now, when you get to the point where your right leg is planted through the hoop, that's when you're going to lift up your left leg. And don't really panic when you get to this part, because a lot of people try to do this like flying ninja move through their hoop so that their left leg like never has to be on the ground. You actually have time, so just don't really freak out about having to move your left leg up into the air too fast. I mean, obviously don't just let it sit there because you're going to hit it, but don't feel like you have to do some crouching tiger, hidden hoop ninja, whatever. So from right here, you're just going to swing the leg through, turning your body as you do it. And then you see how your hoop's about here. When you finish that move, that gives you that time to get that leg into the air and continue hooping around this leg. Now, a few tips and tricks are in order to get the placement on the leg that you're doing the one hoop on, you're going to gauge that by where it is when your leg meets it. So if I start sooner with it out here, so that when my leg contacts it, it's going to be down here, lower on my leg. Then when it comes up into the hoop trick, it will be lower on my leg. As opposed to, say, if it came up here, where it's much closer, so that when I step through, it's much higher on my leg, then it's going to be up here versus down here. So play around with your timing, because your timing also makes up the placement on your leg. So the sooner you do it, the lower on your leg it will be. And then the later you do it, then the higher on your leg it will be. So that's also a way to troubleshoot this move yourself. So if you're doing it and you're going, it's too low on my leg, I don't know what I'm doing, it's because you're starting the trick too early. If it's too high on your leg, then you're starting it too late. So you really want to watch out where it's going to be on your leg, because that makes up your placement. And that is the circus start. See you guys later.